Yes. So you talk about the stores. There are stores that you would consider fast fashion, but with the advent of the digital age, we see that so much more now in online shopping, for example, and a lot of online fashion stores popping up and trying to keep up with trends. So would you also categorize that? So now I think from my perspective in talking to people, people are no longer categorizing stores like H&M as fast fashion anymore. Some people are like, oh, but that's not fast fashion. You're going more on the Shein and online Fashion Nova and online stores as primarily fast fashion. Would you agree with that?
No, I think that H&M and Zara are absolutely 100% fast fashion because their entire business model is about moving vast amounts of volume at the cheapest and making it at the cheapest price point possible, and just churning through, getting us to churn through our clothes. What you described with Shein, with Temu, with Fashion Nova is what we call now ultra fast fashion or hyper fast fashion. And that's meaning that it's even faster because it doesn't have to go to a store. It just gets sent to you directly online from the factory. And so they've cut out the whole retailing bricks and mortar part of it. And interestingly, the French government passed a law cracking down on those online ultra fast fashion retailers. So what was the first thing that Shein did? Opened a store in Paris. And they're opening
Mm-hmm.
around the country of France so that they don't qualify now as an ultra fast fashion brand that only sells online because they can say in France, well, we have stores. So then they get lumped
Mm-hmm.
into, they get the exception that H&M and Zara got. And H&M and Zara really did lobby for that exception because they're European brands and this was in Europe, and they said, listen, you can't wound these European brands if you're just going after the Chinese online retailers. And so then the Chinese said, okay, well, now we're just like they are. So
Yeah.
no, it's all the same. Basically, if you're not treating your workers well, you're not paying them a living wage, and you're using really cheap materials like polyester, which is basically plastic, and you're
Yeah.
renewing the collection every few days in the store, and you're just trying to get people to buy as much as possible, and it is built and created to have a short lifespan, then you're in the fast fashion business.